Thandy, it's wonderful to be here. So I've watched so many of your presentations, and now I get to introduce you. We are not far away from each other, folks. We both live in Johannesburg, the city of gold, Igoli, here in South Africa, in Gauteng. And I love Johannesburg because we've got a huge, big Ferris wheel. And that's just gift of legacy. And I get to drive past it almost on a weekly basis. So it's beautiful to see a Ferris wheel. Thandy lives in Midrand, which is just north of Johannesburg towards Pretoria. She has been married for 12 years to her husband, Tabang. She has an industrial psychology degree. She works in property and business. She is an interior designer. She has a passion for uplifting young women in her community. She also provides marriage counseling, and she loves traveling and she loves cycling. And Thandy's just an all-rounder. She has energy, enthusiasm, and a gift of legacy must just fit in perfectly with your lifestyle, Thandy, because you want to travel, you're involved in your community, you like making things beautiful and colorful. I love your painting behind you, because is that a Tuscan scene I see behind you? Somewhere where I would love to travel to. Thandy, it's wonderful to be here presenting with you tonight.
No, awesome. You made me look good, Adele. Thank you for that, for the intro. And also, we just want to know you. If you are here for the first time, please just go on the chat and tell us who you are and how long have you been here. If it's your first day, I would like to welcome you and give you a beautiful GL hug from a distance. And also, and as you know, we love traveling. Tell us where you want to travel to. So because it's beautiful when you travel, as we are a global family, we'd like to meet one day in person, not just on the screen. So, and also just want to introduce my beautiful co-host here, Adele. So I'm sure most of you have seen Adele present. She is full of energy. I love your energy, Adele. And like she says, we're not living far from each other. She is actually in the south of Johannesburg. She's a pediatric occupational therapist by profession. But you know what? She loves to work with community. She's a community activist who's always keen to get involved, you know, with a lot of activities around the community. And she is a devoted mother. I'm sure you've heard her talking about her son, which is in matric. So those who are not in the country, matric is a senior year, is the last year in your high school. You know, he's almost in the tertiary. So just a few months, then he writes his exam and he goes to tertiary. And also Adele, like myself, she loves outdoor and being creative and spending time with the family and friends. Our GL fits perfectly with her values of the community and also uplifting herself and also the people around her. Adele, is quite amazing to get to know you, knowing how much you care about the community, because you fit very well here. So I've seen Adele also involved so much. She's not just a talker, she acts on her beliefs. She believes in helping people. I'm sure most of you have seen her more active in telegrams, in WhatsApp groups. She's always there and answering everyone's questions. Adele, big ups for you, girl.
Thank you, Thandy. I should have mentioned it earlier, but you know, I love being involved in the community, and GL's just all about that. My one username is the nickname not the nickname, the name I was given when I worked at a hospital. You will know the hospital, at Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital. I was given the name Masachaba, and that is my given name. It was given to me by my assistant, and Masachaba is very dear to my heart because it was given to me by Mum Emily Mnguni.
Wow.
And Masachaba means mother of the nation. So yeah, I walk the talk because I love helping my community and I love my GL community.
Thank you, Adele. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, just want to share the screen so Adele will take us through this beautiful community, and so that you know why you're here. If you don't know why you're here, you'll know this evening.
Thanks, Thandy. There we
Right.
go. That is perfect. Thank you so much. So folks, this evening, if you are here for the very first time, we are here to introduce you to the colorful community of Gift of Legacy. This is an international gifting activity that is creating abundance. You are here by invitation only, and we really want to show you how to color your world. A quick disclaimer, this presentation is for information sharing only, and it is not to be construed as financial advice. Neither myself nor Thandy or any other Gift of Legacy presenter are registered financial or tax advisors. The information given is only intended to give examples of what you may expect. So let's introduce Gift of Legacy. As I said, it's a gifting activity. We have a website which is supported by a unique algorithm that drives the sustainable movement of gifts between individuals globally. And who doesn't love receiving gifts? It is a new economic paradigm which is replacing outdated traditional structures that no longer serve society. It's time that we all join together. It's time that we thrived and we don't just survive anymore. So let's talk gifting. Who is gifting for, or who should join Gift of Legacy? Well, if you believe in the principles of sowing and reaping, if you believe that when you give, you shall receive, if you enjoy blessing somebody that you don't even know, if you want to take control of your life, or if you just enjoy helping others succeeding in life, then Gift of Legacy is something that you need to consider if it resonates with you. Gift of Legacy is a global gifting activity. That means that we operate in countries around the world. There are no limitations and borders, and we have members in over 100 countries and growing. We are uplifting communities and ourselves. We are not only creating abundance, but we are encouraging self-development, because that comes hand in hand with being able to deal with abundance. We talk about sacred economics, and that might be a word you're not aware of or familiar with, but gifting has been used around the world for centuries, but it traces back to the 1960s in modern culture. It is 100% legal, and it's been off the mainstream system for decades. In Africa, we talk about the Ubuntu culture. It means communities helping one another. And I was talking to my neighbor the other day. She's a Zulu speaking lady, and we were talking about it. And she said, Ubuntu no muntu means from person to person, peer to peer. That's exactly what Gift of Legacy is. We are all about helping one another. We have blessed people and millions of people across the world, giving hope, education, and abundance. We are redistributing wealth into the hands of many. And we received statistics last week. I don't know if those statistics are there, Thandy, but it was to date, I think last week we heard on Friday, was 42 million US dollars has already been gifted among our GL members. And that's incredible. Since January the 10th, in 8 months, 42 million US dollars has gone from peer to peer, Ubuntu, Ubuntu, from one person to another. How incredible is that?
Amazing.
I love it. I love it. We are decentralized. There is no company, no institution, no broker or trader. GL is simply an interactive website that manages the movement of boards in our gifting activity. All you need is a computer, a smartphone, and an internet connection. We do use WhatsApp and Telegram as a means of communication, so you really need to have a smartphone to do that. It is peer-to-peer, like I said, Ubuntu no muntu, from one person to another person. Gifts get paid directly to you. So you're not paying any money into an account, you are gifting somebody. So it's like me phoning Thandy and saying, Thandy, I hear it's your birthday, I want to send you a present, or Hey, Thandy, I hear that you've achieved something at work and I'm so proud of you. Or Thandy, I just love you and I send you a gift. It's like that. We just send gifts from one person to another. There is no third party controlling any money, and there are no tokens that are held on a platform. So you are 100% risk free when you join Gift of Legacy. It is perpetual. I love the word perpetual. Perpetual means ongoing, non-stop, and passive. If you want to create generational wealth, something we talk about in Africa a lot, generational wealth means an income that you can start generating for generations to come, then this is what you need to get involved in. Our community is ongoing, non-stop, and passive. It's occurring repeatedly, sustainably, and frequently. So we talk about the Ferris wheel, and you're going to see Ferris wheels in the pictures just now when Thandy presents the boards and she explains it to you. It's because a Ferris wheel goes round and round and round, ongoing. And that's what Gift of Legacy is all about. So you can create wealth for generations to come. We can go next. So Gift of Legacy is more than just a gifting activity. We help each other to grow and succeed while we support each other and we uplift one another. It's not just a platform that you join. We're a community. We're friends. We get to know each other. And it's wonderful to meet the friends. So when you join, you gift from your heart. You share the love with people you know. You guide your team. You become the legend. And then you build your legacy. We are a community with the same vision. We want to change lives. Thandy, isn't that an amazing community to be part of?
It's beautiful. It's amazing. Wow, Adele.
From there.
All right. I'm sure you're asking yourself to say, how do I start? Okay. I hear perpetual. I hear invitation. You know, there's a lot that is in your mind. Maybe it's your first time. You have no idea what is this work. I just want you to relax. Take your comfortable seat as I take you through the beautiful boards of abundance. I just want you to focus on the yellow cycle in the next few slides. So these actually represent your journey. So on that yellow, I want you to put your name. If your name is Lexi, you put Lexi there, so that you remember throughout the journey when you move in every board or every stage. So join the board and gift the legend $100. So when you share the gift of legacy, you need to share it with like-minded, like-hearted people who will in turn do the same. So you need to take a look at the journey throughout our 4 boards, which are the $100, $400, $1,600, and $5,000. It's quite a lot of money. So as I explain your role as a gifter, builder, guide, and a legend, you will receive gifts on your first cycle. So through the boards, totally $42,700. Adele, this is quite a lot of money. I can't get used to that, you know? So, and you had Adele talk about perpetual. On your perpetual cycle, you will be totally $49,700 over and over again. Are you ready now? Let's get started. So how do you start? Remember, you enter the gift of legacy by gifting $100 to the legend. Remember, it's only one time that you will get that amount out of your own pocket. So you're not going to be asked to take any other out of your pocket. Remember, this is a gifting that is purely peer-to-peer, and it's 100% of all the gifts are sent directly to the legend. So not to the builder, not to the other gifter, but to the legend. So we recommend using the airtime, PayPal, World Remit, Revolt, bank transfer, or crypto, etc. It will depend on your country. And also with the legend, between the legend and the gifter, they will communicate how they would like to receive the gift. So remember, so Adele mentioned that there is no middleman. There is no bank account, central bank account, whereby the gift will be deposited to. It actually goes directly to the legend. No third party ever get involved. All right. So let's journey through the four boards. So we're gonna start with our bronze board. Remember, when you enter with $100 and you exit with $800. So I'm just gonna take you through the journey, and then so that you see how you move on the boards. So remember you, Heidi or David, that's you there. So the circle represents your name. All right. So as you enter on the board, you will be gifting the legend $100. So let's say the legend is Adele. You call Adele, say, hey, Adele, my name is Heidi. How may I give to you? Then you will be giving Adele $100 in the same board. So you're not giving in a different board, but the same board, you'll be gifting Adele $100. So there will be another gifter that is landing on your board, and another one that they will be gifting each $100 to the legend. All right. Now Adele will receive $400. You know, so when you receive the $400, you have a choice to go to fast track to the next board, which is our silver. So you have that to do that, or you don't have to, so, or you wait. But they advise you that if you can, just move to the silver board, and I'll explain later how the silver board works. And then there will be the fifth person coming on the board, and the seventh, you know, it carries on, Adele. It's quite amazing. So you'll be totaling of $800, guys. It's quite a lot of money, 800. You will never find $800. You put $100 in your bank account, you know, so it might take you forever to do that. But the legend will receive $800. All right. So then the board split. When the board split, then you move to the builder position. So now it's your turn to introduce your two people. So when you introduce your two people as well, we name them A and B. Okay, so it's Anthony and Brian. Anthony and Brian, as they come on the board, they'll be gifting the legend each $100. All right, and then the builder number two will bring their two people as well. They do the same. Builder number four, they do the same. So all of them, they'll be gifting a legend $800. So the board split again. Then you become a guide. When you're a guide, your two people, remember Anthony and Brian, they have to bring their two people each as well. As they bring their two people, so they bring in Cindy. Anthony is bringing Cindy and David. David, they're going to gift the legend $100 each. And then Brian is bringing their two people as well. They will give the legend $100 each. Then you have $400. The legend has that. And then remember, when four people on your left hemisphere, depending, it's on your right or on your left. So the board can split, and then you move to the legend position. All right. So the board is gonna split. Now you become the legend. So Heidi, you are now a legend. So remember, you have Anthony and Brian. They're gonna go on your left and on your right as well. So they become the guide. So what happened is you have a new person now as a gifter coming on your board. Cindy brought their two people. Remember, this is 2 by 2 by 2. Mm-hmm. Every person is required to bring their two people. It makes the life easy. It makes the board moving, and you won't stuck if we all do the same. So David bring their two people as well. Remember, the $100 goes to you, Heidi, because you are now a legend. All right. So the fifth person comes in as well. So you're going to receive a total of $800. Quite exciting, because
Wow.
now is your turn. Remember, you started as a gifter. Now you became a legend. Now they gift you because you started by giving somebody else. All right. So remember the original board, you started as a gifter. And now remember, if the original board is not complete, you will be moving on your perpetual. When you move to your perpetual board, you'll be joining the same board again, because you actually helping your team that they do not have to stuck on the same board, right? So then you'll be landing on, if you're on the left side, so when you come back as a perpetual, you will land on your right side. It's quite amazing, isn't it, Adele? No one gets left behind.
No one gets left behind. It's a word of honor.
Yeah, so you have finished your first bronze board now. Yay, well done. So now you receive the gift of $800, right? So just to take you through that, when you receive your 800, not all of it is yours. So you need to hold back at least $400, which is gonna help you to enter the $400 board, which is our silver board. And also you need to hold back $100, which it will help you to go to your perpetual board. Remember, I'm sure the time you sleep, you'll hear perpetual board so many times. You even dream about it. So in your pocket, you will only use $300 out of $800. Remember, that one is already in the two boards, so you're not losing anything. So the perpetual cycle, if I take you through what is the perpetual cycle on your $100 board. So remember, when you go back to the perpetual board, you will gift again $100. You receive $800 and you keep $700 over and over again. So this is, in South Africa, we call it merry-go-round. Is when you buy a ticket, you go and climb it, and then when it's finished, then you go back and buy another ticket. It goes on and over again, and until infinity. So it's unending. It's quite amazing. So now we're moving to the second board, which is our silver board. Remember about the $400 that you need to hold it? It's gonna actually help you to enter the silver board. And you exit with $3,200. So when you receive the $3,200, you're not going and buy a Louis Vuitton with that other money. So what you do, you hold back $1,600, which is going to help you to enter the gold board. And then you hold back, remember the $400 board? So you hold back the $400 so you can re-enter your perpetual board. So now in your pocket, you have $1,200. It's quite a lot of money, guys. So as a gift, so somebody just give it to you like that. It's quite amazing, Adele. I'm excited about any amount because it's a gift.
It's a base kind of gift.
So just to take you through the silver board, which is our 400. Remember, so you re-enter with 400, you receive the $3,200. What you keep now, because it's on your perpetual board, you keep more, which is $2,800 over and over again until infinity. Now we're moving on the third board, which is our gold board. So you enter with $1,600 and then you exit with $12,800. So the gift you received, remember, is $12,800, which means you hold back $5,000, which is it actually help you to enter the platinum board. And then you hold back again $1,600 to go on your perpetual board. So the gift in your pocket, are you ready for that, Adele? Is $6,200. It's quite a lot of money still.
It is. It is.
This is the amount that you can go and buy your Louis Vuitton. So take you through the perpetual cycle on the gold board. So remember, you re-enter with $1,600 and you receive a total of $12,800. What you keep in your pocket now, because you are on the perpetual board, you keep $11,200 over and over and over again until infinity. So it's quite amazing. I'm excited. I can't wait to get to that position. So now you are on the final board, which is our platinum board. So remember, I said you hold back the 5,000. This is where you're going to use it to enter 5,000 on a platinum board, and you exit with 40,000. It's quite a lot of money, 40,000. So the gift received is 40,000, right? Remember, this is the final round. So which means you don't have to have another perpetual somewhere else. The only perpetual is the same one on the platinum board, which is 5,000 that you hold back, so that it will help you to re-enter and re-enter. What you have in your pocket, ladies and gentlemen, is 35,000 US dollars. It's quite a lot of money. I don't know in your currency how much is it, but in our currency, it's a lot of money. I can cover a lot of that with that. So just on the perpetual, so you re-enter 5,000 on the platinum. So you receive $40,000 and you keep 35,000. It's quite a lot of money, like I said. And this is over and over and over and over again until infinity. So just a summary to take you through, so that I know it's a lot of numbers, guys. So maybe it's actually blinding a lot of you. So sometimes people, they never thought they can hold it with their own hands. So let me take you through slowly. So remember, when you enter with $100, right? So on your first board, we call it a bronze board. So you receive $800. Then you keep $700. So when you move to the our silver board, which is our $400 board, so you re-enter with 400, receive 3,200. What you keep in your pocket is $2,800. So then you move to our gold board, which is $1,600 board. So you receive $12,800. You keep $11,200. Wow. Our final board, which is our platinum board. So you re-enter with $5,000 and you receive the total of 40,000 and you only keep 35,000. It's quite amazing. This is over and over and over until infinity. So just a summary of the potential gift, how much you can actually receive. So the first cycle through all the 4 boards. So you receive the total of $42,700. While on the perpetual cycle, through all the 4 boards, you will receive $49,700. Adele, this is a lot of money. I don't know in other people's currency, but in our currency, we almost 750,000 rands.
It's a crazy amount of money. Wow. Wow. It's so exciting. So we do have some activity guidelines. As a community, we need to have some guidelines. On the first cycle, you will gift $100. It's the only time you take money out of your pocket. When you join the board, please contact the legend and gift them immediately. That's really important. When you're a legend, you're going to want your gifters to do the same. You will invite 2 like-minded, like-hearted people to journey with you, and you will help them to do the same. Like Thandy said, it's a principle of 2 by 2 by 2, and that's the way we build our community. On the perpetual cycle, once you have completed your first cycle, you are auto-joined to enter your higher board first. So if you finish your bronze, you are auto-joined to silver, and then you are joined to your bronze perpetual cycle. And I just want to point out at this point in time, there's no separate perpetual board. We might use the term perpetual board, but there are only 4 boards: the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And when you join your perpetual cycle, you might be on the board with people who are there for the very first time. Like when you're on a Ferris wheel, you might be riding that ride for the 10th time, but there are people who are hopping on and it's their first ride. So just embrace them. Once you have been confirmed as a gifter, you are auto-joined to a board of the same value that you've just completed, and that becomes your perpetual position or your perpetual cycle. Gift the legend within 24 hours of joining a new board. Heck, do it immediately because it's so great to give gifts. Perpetual positions ensure the integrity and sustainability of GL. It is important to know that you cannot advance from the bronze board without inviting your 2 confirmed gifters. That's really important, and we like everybody to abide by that, please. So why should you join Gift of Legacy? Well, if that last board with the perpetual amounts doesn't get you, we are a user-friendly environment, a community with a unique personal profile. You will be able to log onto the website and everything's at your fingertips. We have a fail-safe system with board splitting when there are 4 gifters. It assists in making sure that nobody is left behind. The principle of Ahana: we are a family and no one gets left behind. We have an innovative algorithm. There is a groundbreaking algorithm which takes care of all new participants while rewarding the existing participants. There is something called cross-pollination. Like I said, the first cycle and the perpetual boards are connected. So everybody gets to meet people across the world, and it's really exciting to reach out to people in different countries. We are a global community. Our community comprises of people from different countries, and just take note of that because sometimes they are using English and it's not even their native language, and they're using Google Translate. So just be understanding if a person is having difficulties communicating. You are by no means limited to 2 invitees. In fact, it's important that you try and invite more people. You need a minimum of 2 to be able to progress. But believe you me, once you start receiving gifts, and Thandy, you agree, once you see how it blesses your lives and how it allows you to bless other people's lives, you're going to tell everybody, I live, walk, talk GL, because it's such an amazing opportunity for everybody. We have an incredible community support system, which is available at giftoflegacyglobal.com. It's at the top of your personal info page. There's a button that you press, and we recommend that you check that and the Academy for everything you need to know about GL. And here's a little cat for those of you who are on the call, a little bit of information. Watch the Zoom call tomorrow night. Watch the Zoom call tomorrow night. We are going to be finding out lots of interesting information tomorrow night. There is a fast track and board splitting function, which makes sure that everybody has the opportunity to progress in our community. Fast tracking allows you to color your world fast. So when you have progress from your bronze board, and when you're on your bronze board and you are a confirmed gifter, you have your 2 invitees. If you have additional funds available to you, you are able to join your $400, your silver board. You don't need any extra people. All you need is your first 2 invitees. You then confirm that gift and wait an hour, and then you are able to join your gold board, your $1,600 board, again with no extra people. You confirm that gift, then you wait an hour, and then you can join your platinum board. So you can join, and if you've got the money at hand and you really want to color your world and everyone else's around you, you can, within a period of about 6 hours, get right through to platinum. How amazing would that be? So it is really important that you note that we are not promoting Gift of Legacy on any social media platform. It's not permitted. It's because this is invitation only, and we really want to make sure that we get like-hearted, like-minded people in our community. There is no filling of spaces. This means that when you invite people into Gift of Legacy and you invite your two, don't just sign up anybody. It would be easy to do that. Invite two people who are going to take this journey with you. If you were going on a plane trip to an amazing destination, you are not really likely to take people with who are not going to enjoy the destination and the journey with you. So be considerate and careful who you invite. Be the messenger, not the message, which means don't try and explain GL when you are first and newly invited in. Invite people to Zoom calls. There's lots of marketing information available, and allow those of us who've been through the system, who are involved and engaged, to assist you until you are able to do it on your own. Attend regular live presentations and watch recordings. This week, Chris released YouTube links which cover all presentations, all links. It's an amazing document where you can find out everything you need to know. And again, watch the Zoom call tomorrow night. We offer extensive training in all avenues, not just about GL, but financial advice and self-development. It's really important that you stay trained. You need to participate in your own rescue, which means it is important to understand that there are no guarantees. Just like there are no guarantees in life, there are no guarantees in Gift of Legacy. The success or failure of any participant is dependent on your willingness to participate. We are a gifting activity, so you need to be active. You need to follow the guidelines at all times. It remains the individual participant's responsibility to ensure that you are compliant with the tax laws in your country. Gift of Legacy is a decentralized platform with no third-party affiliation, ownership, or partnership. If you are joining Gift of Legacy with any third party or part of a package, or anybody is offering you some kind of discounted way of getting in, understand, to join Gift of Legacy, you need two things: $100 and two people to follow you. There are no other ways to get in. Gift of Legacy is 100% peer-to-peer, and no funds are ever paid to the platform. Gifts are always given from Gift of Legacy participants to other participants, and it's a legend on the board that receives those gifts. Now, this is such an important slide, and I'm going to stop and just make sure that we all take note of this. Gift of Legacy is an interactive website, and it is funded and upheld by the Gracious Givers movement. And Gracious Givers is the nonprofit organization that makes sure that our website, our system runs, that everything ticks over, and that the world is colored around us. And if you want to help somebody and you want to bless somebody, once you have got two like-hearted, like-minded people in and are confirmed as your invitees, you can apply for a Love Heart position through GGM or the Gracious Givers movement. You are able to bless in somebody who you would like to sponsor, be it a church, a caregiver, soup kitchen, animal welfare organization, a rehab center, somebody who needs medical care, or people who care for you. All you need to do is you will apply for a Love Heart position. You will sponsor them in, which means you will send that unconditional gift of $100. These people will not be linked to your lineage because you are paying it forward from your heart. And then the Gracious Givers movement will ensure that the two invitees are placed underneath them. So you will not need to find two invitees. We're going to have another slide coming up just now, but if you would like to donate to the Gracious Givers movement, the website was on there. We're going to type it in just now onto the chat, and you can apply for Gracious Givers donations or Love Heart on your board. So we have got lots of Zoom calls and presentations around the world. The official presentations are always at this time at 8 p.m. GMT +2 or South African Standard Time. We have presentations for your new guests on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Mondays is Motivational Monday. Wednesdays, we have some kind of orientation. And Friday nights, we unpack. And that's normally when exciting information is shared. So tune in tomorrow night. We also have presentations in Afrikaans. Zulu is just being redone at the moment with languages in Asia Pacific. Spanish, German, Finnish, Italian, Portuguese, French. We're a global community. There are people talking GL everywhere, Thandy.
Yes, yes, of course.
So we have official Gift of Legacy Telegram groups. There are 3 of them. There's the official community group, the official info only group, and sometimes the community group is opened up by people in admin who are managing the group, and you're allowed to ask questions, but that happens randomly, so keep an eye on the group. And then there's the Gift of Legacy Testimonials group. It's a beautiful group where people share their unscripted videos, stories. The other night, a lady shared a video which was accidentally recorded when she was on a Zoom call, and she received her first platinum gift. If you want to know if Gift of Legacy is true, if it's real, go watch that call. It's amazing, amazing to watch. So we just want to share some slides with you now. Thandy's just going to bring them up. So we're waiting for her to do that. I just want to let folks know that tomorrow night's a really important Zoom call. Please watch, please attend. You've seen lots of changes and lots of information being shared during this week, and tomorrow night's a very important call for you to attend. Thandy, are you finding those graphics there?
You can keep them going.
I can keep them going. Okay. So while you're finding them, Thandy, don't share your screen yet. I'm actually going to, we have finished early and we will open up for questions, which people asked just now. But I'm going to share a very short testimonial tonight, personally, from my side, which is linked to one of the slides that we are about to show you, one of the graphics we're about to show you. So when Thandy phoned me earlier this afternoon, I told her I was out in the garden sorting out my borehole. And she kind of looked at me like I was a little bit strange, and she was wondering what I was doing with my borehole. Well, we have a borehole, which is like a well in our garden. It pumps underground water. And in March this year, we had excessive seasonal rains, which means the natural water table was exceptionally high. And the water was just pumping out of the borehole and flooding my front garden. I got a few specialists in, and everybody said to me, Adele, there's nothing you can do. This is just Mother Nature providing you with an abundance of water. And I wasn't too happy because it was flooding my garden. And really, we couldn't do anything. There was a river running off my pavement down the road. The local councillor reported me to the council. The water department came to check 3 times. I had to put out notifications on the community groups that I'm admin on to explain to people I wasn't wasting water and there was no burst pipe. But that water persisted for 10 weeks. For 10 weeks, I had a river running out of my garden, an abundance of water. And eventually it dried up, but then it dried up. But then I couldn't use the pump anymore. I wasn't able to pump the borehole. And I was kind of concerned, but it was winter, so I left it. Last week, I phoned the borehole specialist and I said, please, can you come and reconnect everything? Because the pipe was out and the borehole wasn't working. It's spring here and I need to get my garden going. And I've got a friend up the road who's gardening, and she's been collecting the natural water from our garden for her organic gardening. And I phoned her and I said, I'm sorry, I don't have any more water. It's dry. Last week, the borehole specialist came and he said, no, there's a problem with your borehole. You're going to had to have it repaired. And it was a huge expense that he mentioned to me. So I just left it. But the borehole was dry. There was no water coming out of it. And yesterday I decided, you know what, I'm going to just try and flick that switch again. And I did. And lo and behold, water came out. So I picked up the phone. I phoned my friend and I said, please come tomorrow and fetch water. We can get your garden going again. And she said, I'll plant. And she said, what time? I said, come at the end of the day. And the whole day today I kept checking and there was water and I was so excited. And then I called my son and I said to him, please help me. We need to push the pipe really deep down, push it back in so that we can get good water out. And we did. And then the water stopped and she was on her way. And I phoned her and I said, I'm sorry, I can't help you. The water's dried up. And she said, no, it can't be. I said, don't worry, we're going to work on it. I'm trying, just come. And when she came, I said to her, you know, I really believe that this pump isn't broken. I really believe that there's water here. I just need to do something here. I need to flip the switch. And I kept fiddling. Actually, I was just banging because I'm not a mechanic or an electrician. I just kept banging the borehole. And she started smiling. She said, Adele, there's water. And the water started coming up. And I was like, wow. And I was actually jumping up and down excitedly. And we filled up her containers with water. And she was able to go home tonight to water the seedlings that she has been planting all day. Can you bring up that slide for me? Have you got it? The gracious givers one. So while I was outside in the garden, there were some messages shared, and we shared them on our community groups. Gracious Givers Movement has been looking after Gift of Legacy from our birth, from a little seedling in January. The Gracious Givers Movement has been there making sure that our website works. And on Saturday, we are celebrating all kinds of things. We'll mention that now. But on Saturday, we are celebrating 8 months of Gift of Legacy. And I know lots of seeds have been planted. And I know lots of people have been concerned, and there's been an abundance, and then sometimes the water's dried up and people think that the pump's not working. And we have all of those emotions and feelings that I went through in the last few weeks and months with my borehole. But today, when I was standing in the garden, I was actually posting this poster on the groups. And it says, please show your gratitude by donating $8, just $8, for the 8 months that the 8 months that Gracious Givers Movement has been keeping GL great. 8 months of keeping GL great. Donate $8. And you know what happened? We shared it on groups. And as the water started coming out of the borehole and my friend left, I came inside and I opened my phone and I could see messages that people were donating and gifts were pouring in. And I was so excited. Because what I experienced this afternoon in my garden with my borehole was just what we've been experiencing with Gracious Givers Movement. Sometimes the well runs dry and we need funds to look after our community. And if you can just find it in your heart to water the plants where you are, to water your seeds, to water the grass where you stand, if you are grateful for Gracious Givers Movement like I am, donate. I got on my phone and I sent a donation to Gracious Givers Movement. We're going to type it in now, but there is a donation button on your profile. If Gracious Givers Movement and GL have touched your lives in the last 8 months, please make a donation. It's really going to help us to color the world. Okay, what's the next slide there, Thandy?
So I'm going to stop and bring the one for Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. So Saturday is our 8th month anniversary, and we are hosting rendezvous around the world. I think there are 14 official Gift of Legacy rendezvous venues around the world. We are posting the details on the groups, but we're asking you to gather with your tribe and just to celebrate Gift of Legacy. And even if you aren't an official venue, get together with people. Even if there's 2 of you in a little town, go for a walk, go look at a beautiful flower and go have a cup of tea together, or just enjoy nature and celebrate Gift of Legacy, because Gift of Legacy is truly coloring the world. So we invite you to attend those venues. And if you can't get to the same one as your friends, don't worry, come and make new friends. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. Thandy, you going to the one in Joburg North?
Yes. I'll be with my other co-host, Valisa, and together with Chris. So we'll be in Bryanston. Yeah, just find your spot wherever you are, like Adele says. Wherever you are, color the world.
Jenny is one of the other co-creators of Gift of Legacy, and her and I are co-hosting one in Joburg South. So there really are lots of exciting ones. Have you got another slide there for us? Just one more? So lots of people have said that they can't make the rendezvous. Well, here's the cat that I'm allowed to let out of the bag tonight. On Saturday, we are going to be opening up our official Zoom call link and our YouTube live, and we are actually going to be live streaming from all of the venues so that you can see what's happening. We're going to have correspondence. We are going to be showing you what's happening, what's exciting. I know Joburg South is going to rock these venues. We are going to be one of the most exciting rendezvous. Thandy, I'm going to come and pop in at your rendezvous after ours, but there's really exciting information, and watch the groups tomorrow because we've got something super amazing that's being launched in Cape Town at their rendezvous, but I'm not going to let that cat out of the bag tonight. So watch the groups, be on the call tomorrow night. Lots of exciting things are happening. And we've got a little bit of time left. Thandy, if you want to stop sharing screen, we've got some time to do questions and answers. And there was one that popped up while we were chatting, and I just want to address it before we even open up for any more folks. If you want to quickly type, we'll take a few questions. Might be the easiest way to deal with it. Krista said, I have a question that may not be appropriate for where your conversation is, so I apologize. No, never apologize, Krista. All questions are welcome. That's how we learn as a community. She said, am I correct that by September 26, 1 month after launching Trickle Up, anyone who has not logged into their profile will be removed? Well, Krista, it was explained when Trickle Up was launched that people will be standing in line to be placed in timeout if they have not logged in. But that doesn't mean that all of a sudden, without your knowledge, you are going to have your profile removed from Gift of Legacy. What has happened is that the website will identify when people have not logged in. So it first starts a time down from 30 days, and at 2 weeks before you are due to be removed, you will get a reminder, hey, you haven't signed in, please sign in, please log in, please check what's happening. You are then going to get another reminder a week before that due time. You are then going to get another one at 48 hours. And that's just to give you ample opportunity to log in. So we have put posters out and information about that, but check your emails. Make sure that you are checking your emails. And it's important not to just stay logged in permanently to your profile. You wouldn't stay logged in permanently to your online banking site because that puts you at a security risk. So always log out, log back in, and then you will never have to worry about anything like time out. Stay engaged, stay excited, chat to people on your board chats and see how the boards are moving. But yes, it is true that people who have not logged in will have their boards removed, and to join, they will have to use an inviter link and join again. It's a season change across the world, whether it's autumn or spring in your side of the world, it's a good time to do gardening. And that's what we're doing in our community. We don't just plant seeds and water them, we garden too.
We have what's the lady?
Yeah.
Actually, you were asking about the time frame. I think we are 6 hours. Hi, Foxy lady. That's my lady there from Canada. Okay, so 6 hours difference. If we 5 o'clock, so you counting you are early. So you need to count. It's gonna be in the morning on your side. So just subtract 6 hours from the time itself, because in all, even South Africa, we have different times. So you can check the one that suits you and you can join online.
You know what works for me, Thandy, is go onto your phone and go to the clock function on your phone. And then there you click in and you set a time for Johannesburg, South Africa. that will always tell you what the time is in South Africa, and you can check it, so that you always know what the time is. It's quite an easy way to check your time zones.
Yeah. Right, we like 2 minutes to 9 o'clock. So I don't know if we should wrap up because I don't see more questions coming in. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone. Thank you, Adele. You're such amazing. And thank you everyone for joining us. It's actually quite lovely to see all of you. And like I said, myself and Valisa like to say we can end up being 2 of us if you don't come and join this community. It becomes like, oh, we only talking to each other. But you actually honored the time to come and listen to us. Thank you very much. And also those who join us for the first time. So like Adele says, you might not resonate with us. On Tuesday, we have the same presentation. So, and also I didn't grab every information at the same time. So the more you listen to the presentation, the better. So, and also if somebody's asking question, you'll be able to answer without hesitance. So it's very important that you attend as many as you can so that you'll be able to answer some questions. And also we are privileged to have Wednesdays and Fridays, because mostly Fridays they cover a lot of questions. So please, if you have more questions that maybe you forgot to ask, join on Friday. So the platform is yours. You have the opportunity to ask as many as you can. So thank you very much, and a tsunami of love. And
thank you, Thandy. It was wonderful presenting with you. Thank you, everybody. And be on the call tomorrow night, and we'll see you at the rendezvous. Can't wait.
Yes, please. Saturday is important. Put it in your diary. Do not forget. So wonderful. Join every corner. So see you online and in person.
I'll try and pop in. See you, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.